This is the V18 Optical Gaming mouse sent to me for review purposes from a Chinese company called EasySMX, so let's check it out, shall we? This mouse is priced at about 48 Aussie dollars on Amazon Australia, pushing it into a higher tier market, but in the US it can be had for just $13 from Amazon or just $10 from EasySMX's actual website, making it a much more enticing and competitive product in America. As always, let's start off with the tour. On the left hand side is this plastic textured thumb groove with an extra support notch for the underside of your thumb, which is actually quite comfortable and pushes your thumb up to sit under the two side buttons so that it doesn't slide, as the texturing is all but useless for actual grip. Speaking of the two side buttons, they are well positioned and sturdy but feel awful when hollow to press. There is a sniper button positioned just in front of your thumb, which when held down will drop your DPI to 400 to help with those finite movements you may need to do to line up a perfect headshot. The right hand side is covered in more useless plastic texturing, but it is perfectly moulded to guide your two fingers into a specific grip position, which felt unusual at first but very comfortable once I got used to it. Protruding at the front is a black and red braided 1.8 meter cable which terminates into a USB 2.0 connector. On top, the two main buttons are nice and clicky and satisfying to press, but unfortunately are only rated at a quite low 3 million presses, which could be troublesome for avid gamers. There is a button off to the left hand side, which when pressed will double click for you, which could be useful for opening applications or a bit of a cheat when using semi-auto weapons in game. The scroll wheel is rubber coated and texturized with some okay-ish step definition but a good actuation force requirement. Either side of the wheel is a translucent plastic strip that lights up red. Just behind that are two DPI buttons to help cycle through the 8 preset settings, which are 400, 800, 1000, 1200, 1600, 2400, 3200 and 4000. Unfortunately, there is no way of knowing what DPI you are currently set on in either the software or a visual indicator on the mouse, so it's all a guessing game which can become frustrating when trying to pinpoint a specific one. On the palm area is a small EasySMX logo off to the left hand side and another translucent Y-shaped piece of plastic that also lights up red. One kind of weird thing to note about the top of the mouse is the main section and the area off to the left with the logo is coated in a nice soft touch rubber, but this area off to the right is just bare plastic, which just seems a little odd to me. Underneath are two large plastic feet, which do a great job of helping the mouse to glide unhindered but will wear out quickly. In the middle is, unfortunately, an unknown optical sensor, but if I was to guess I would say an Avago 3050. You can remove the middle plastic piece around the sensor to reveal 5 gram weights for a total of 25 grams, which are removable with a bit of effort, so you can tailor this mouse's weight to your needs, which is great to see. This mouse is quite well built from plastic with no rattle and is sturdy with no flex whatsoever. Speaking of the body, due to the moulded side finger grooves and thumb insert, this mouse is for right-handed users only. Size-wise, the mouse is 124mm long, 80mm wide, and 36mm high, and weighing in at 112 grams with all the weights installed. Now that's out of the way, it's time for some testing, with the first test being sensor recognition, which is done by lifting, then slowly lowering your mouse towards your mouse mat until the sensor is recognised. The closer to the mat, the better. Unfortunately, this is a big fail, as the sensor is recognised long before reaching the mat. The next one is line prediction, which is tested by trying to draw a straight line in paint and seeing if the sensor unnaturally corrects it to appear straighter than you're drawing it. Again, another fail, as there is a lot of correction present in the line. Sensor skipping is next, which is tested by drawing a continuous spiral and checking for breaks within the image. This is a pass, as the spiral was continual with no breaks present. Sensor acceleration is up next, which is tested by rapidly dragging your mouse between 2 points in game and checking if the sensor accelerates your aiming speed, making it hard to be precise with your aim. Unfortunately, this is another fail, as I was able to see some acceleration was present within the sensor. For in-game testing, I played some Apex Legends, as its fast-paced movement controls and necessary precise aim are key requirements to be a successful player. The mouse performed great and is incredibly comfortable to hold once you are used to its shape, making long gaming sessions enjoyable. Software is up next, which is very basic, with the home screen giving you a few specs of your mouse, and the settings screen allowing you to remap only 4 out of the 9 possible buttons on your mouse, and no, one of them isn't the little button off to the left for double clicking. Overall, this software is just basic and practically useless for this mouse unless you like to use macros, as you can't customise your own DPI levels. In conclusion, for the US price point, this mouse is a killer deal and an easy recommendation as a cheap option, but in Australia it's priced itself way out of the market, with far superior mice being available for about the same cost. I cannot attest to the longevity of this product, as a few things do raise an eyebrow, but if you need a cheap option now to tide you over for a while, then look no further than the V18 from EasySMX. If you would like to purchase the mouse, the Amazon affiliate link will be in the description below, or EasySMX have given me a 15% off code for your entire order from their online store. Plus they have free international shipping, so you will find the link to their website and the code also in the description. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and if you really enjoyed it, please consider subscribing for more reviews and other content in the future. If you have a suggestion, question, or criticism, leave a comment, and thank you very much for watching.